What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. I'm putting pistons in today in the 1.8T block, the Audi A4. I already put 3 in. I didn't want to bore y'all putting all 4 of them in because that would have been an hour-long video. So today I'm just going to show you how to do 1 of them. And it's the same process across the board. First thing you want to do, line up your pistons rings like we did in the last video. The orientation of them. Apparently mine went out of whack because they've been sitting for about a month. So we're gonna set it up again. Remember what I said the last time? On your oil scrapers, your bottom oil scraper ring should be lined up with this edge right here. Then your middle scraper, let me find the center of it. Yep, it's already lined up. It should be lined up with the wrist pin hole. And then your top scraper got to get lined up with this edge on this side. Right there, just like that. It moved again. Line that up right there. Then come back and move this right here. Sorry, it's cold out here. If you notice that I'm being a little fidgety. Now, my middle ring gonna get set right about there. Top ring, 180 degrees off of it. Right there. And it's gonna get set right there about where the arrow is at. Now, what I'm gonna do, you gotta oil it. Put oil on the rings to have some type of lubrication. No lubrication, busted motor again. You'll be doing it all over again. All you need, a little bit of 5W30, 5W20. Any engine oil works good. You just gotta have some type of lubrication.
It's showing it.
All I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pour it a little bit, work it around it, just to get it nice and wet. Everybody say less is more, but when it comes to this, more is less. So all you gotta do, wet it up, make sure it don't come out of orientation. That's it. Then you take piston ring compressor, open it up, make sure you got enough room to keep it open, get it open far enough. Hands a little slippery. Take it. I like to put it, the way I put it, I want to cover up all 3 sets of rings and about halfway down where the wrist pin hole is at. And all you do, take it, hold it, tighten it up. Tighten it up. You gotta get it real tight. Alright. Then after that, set your piston down. Or you know what? This is a good time. Remember, rod bearings. You don't want to spin a rod. Make sure this entire surface is clean. I like to wipe it off. Then take some brake cleaner. Quick drying brake cleaner. Spray it on there. That way you know you got a dry surface. Dry, when it look dull, it's dry. Get it in the light a little bit. Yep, just like that. Then Grab my bearing. Same thing. Wipe it off. Wipe it. Hold it. Spray it. You can tell better when these dry because they like go from a shiny to like a dull gray color. That's that. Then after that, put it on your piston. Make sure your notch lines up with your notch on the connecting rod. We don't want to spin bearings, people. All you do, line it up, put it on there, push it in, make sure it's even on both sides. Yep. Just like that. Make sure it's even on both sides. Then take your assembly lube. Any kind of assembly lube, it don't matter, but it has to be assembly lube. You need some type of lubrication. These bearings cannot run on this crankshaft with no lubrication. You spin bearings and you mess your motor up again. When I get ready to put this motor in, I'm gonna let you see the damage on my Audi due to over boosting, or so I think. But we'll figure out what the problem was together. You don't need a lot. I normally put about a drop, but it's cold out here, so it's like extra thick today and really sticky. You take it, you rub it in all the way across. And after that, take your piston, arrows facing towards the front of the engine. Slowly. Don't want to scratch up them cylinder walls. Push down, make sure it's even. Make sure it's lined up properly. Then, the bottom of a hammer, tap it. Lightly tap it. You don't have to bang on it. These are precious parts. So just tap it. Just like that. Now it's in there. Once you get it past the top of the block, you pretty much just use your fingers to push it in and push it down in there until you hear it butt up against the crankshaft. Just like that. Then take it, spin that engine around. Same process. Clean any little bit of debris up off of your journal. Then, same thing. Clean your bottom of your connecting rod cap. Clean it. You need that dull color. That's how you know it's dry. Dull, dry. Set that down. Connecting rod bearing. Clean it. No debris. Free of debris. Debris is bad. Spray it. Spray it. A lot of people go ask, well, why are you blowing on your connecting rod bearings? Guess what? My motor, my way. You do your way, I'm making sure it's dry. Make sure your divots is everything is lined up. Push it in. Line it up. Make sure it's even. Same thing. Assembly lube. Just a dot. Like I say, it's thick. All right. Rub it in. Remember, you need your numbers to line up. They only go, the rods go on one way. Make sure your numbers lined up. Connect the rod bolts. Put them in. Just like that. Put them down. Hand tight. For now. Just for now. Gotta go even on both sides. You don't want these connecting rods to go all out of whack. Gotta be even pressure on both sides. I know they're not the torque spec yet, but I gotta free spin it to make sure everything is free spinning. If you did everything correctly, shouldn't have no problems. It's just your block should free spin with no problem at all. And it should look something like this. Free spin. Free spin it. Just like that. After that, flip it back over, torque your connecting rods down, and your short block is done. Next video, I'll torque down the connecting rods. Let y'all know the torque specs on all of that. It's too cold to be doing that right now, and I'm freezing, so I'm about to go in the house. I'm about to eat my steak, and I'm about to have a good time. Next warm day, y'all will see all of that, and then after that, video will be making the cylinder head to the block, and we're gonna have ourselves a motor. Y'all have a good day. Bye.